Guys, I am using a sample company of QuickBooks Online to show people how to record transactions using the bank downloads feature, which is called the banking tab here. There's about 25 transactions in the sample company, so hopefully we'll go quick, but we'll see. We'll see. So it is actually really easy. QuickBooks made it super easy for us bookkeepers and business owners to enter in these transactions and record them. But it can also be very tricky, so you want to be careful and watch out. So for example, I'm just going to start with the very bottom, Books by Bessie. Now normally when I don't know exactly what a company is, you have to Google it. Figure out, if you can figure out who it is, and then enter it in. And if you can't figure it out, then I would send a quick email to the client to see what the nature of the category is. So for this one, we're going to do Books by Bessie. Usually books, I usually put under continuing education. Let's see if, okay, continuing education isn't even there. So we are going to add it to do continuing education. Add that, and yeah, if the account is not there, then you add it. We're going to do, so the account type is an expense. The detail type, hopefully it's here and doesn't look like it is. So we are going to use other business expense. Yeah, alright, apparently it's not there. So we are going to use other business expense and press save and close. And so now it's here. Now the nice thing is, when you click the add button, you can either click it right there or right there. It's going to remember this, and it's going to change all the other ones. So for example, I think there's kind of one right here, but we'll get to that. And then there's one up here, and it's marked uncategorized income. So hopefully when we save this, it will remember that and save it for the next one. So if you go up, no, it didn't supposed to. Okay, so let's go back down here. Now here, it's nice because this transaction is already in the check register. It recognizes it, and so it says match. It's very easy, but sometimes I do suggest you click on it just to make sure it is the right one. I usually check the date, and of course the dollar amount will always match, but you want to check the date to make sure it's not like a few months off. So you click match, and then Hicks Hardware, usually it's just repairs and maintenance. Repairs, not cost of goods sold. Okay, let's do building repairs. And I want to add tin flint masonry, say repairs and maintenance, and also building repairs. Add that. Chin's gas, I'm assuming, gas and oil must be. Add this one in as a vendor, and this vendor already exists, so it pops up. And we'll do utilities. Gas and electric we'll use because it's for gas and oil. Click yes. So it's very easy. You just do this for every single one. But again, you just have to be very careful that everything is being recorded correctly. So this is a match. It says 621 to 621. Feel confident on this one. We'll do match. This one is Cool Car 694, which is the amount. And on the same day, so we're going to do a match. Honey mugs. Honestly, I really don't know. Probably just for this purpose. Let's just say it's a promotional item. Oh, yeah, promotional. Perfect. Add. Done. Okay, great. So he's in there, same amount, same time, meaning day. Match that. This one looks good. Match. Okay, now this one doesn't look good because the description, Books by Bessie, does not match the expense that they're trying to match it to, which can definitely happen, especially for a dollar amount of $75. It's very common. Actually, I noticed earlier, if we go up here, here's this one, which is the one they're trying, or actually they're trying to match it to this one. So, or vice versa, I'm not sure. But anyways, it is the incorrect one. So what we're going to do, let's go down here, And then match. It definitely is books by Bessie. What shows up here? And this one is definitely Pam because you have the 628 and 620 and the 75. So we're going to match this one, and hopefully the one for the bill payment for Bessie. Why isn't that one matching? So find match. Oh, my head is in the way. Let's move you. So here, this is a match. I'm not sure why it wasn't coming up earlier, but if it ever doesn't, you just click on it and see if you can find it. Okay, thank you. Not sure why it showed up. No, I got it. Okay, now go here, match. Okay, this one also has two, so you have to choose which one it is. Now, again, same company, same amount, two different dates. So we definitely want to match it to the one that is dated the same day. So you match that. Freeman Supporting Goods. So match. No description available from example pink. Love that. Okay, match. Filler is good. Pie Cakes is also a match. It's good. This one looks good. One deposit found. There's no additional information, but it's the same day, same amount, so I will take it. PG&E, same amount, same day, I'll take it. Fix Hardware, again, looks good. This one looks good as well, so you definitely want to review it before automatically matching it. Okay, let's see what this is. So, a rental. Now notice that the description is a rental that shows up here as if it's the vendor's name, but the memo from the bank actually is A1 rental. So you want to make sure that you actually put in the real name, A1 rental. And okay, and you're going to select new because this one's not already in the system. And make sure that it's a vendor if it is a vendor, otherwise you press customer or employee when appropriate. But this is a vendor, so we're going to click save. Instead of uncategorized expense, and the rental company, I'll try rental. Enter lease, equipment rental. Well, let's say it's an equipment rental. Again, if this is a real account, definitely Google it, ask the client. But for those purposes, let's just say it's an equipment rental. So hopefully this time it will recognize this and these will automatically populate. Hopefully? No. Supposed to. But that's software for you. It's not always perfect. So A1 rental. And what did we say? Rental, equipment rental. That's right. And here. And yes, if you do it, I should probably show you guys this. If you do it multiple times, it will suggest that you create a rule. And let's do, yes, we do want to create a rule. So that means, we'll create it automatically. Okay. Next time I'll show you how to create rules. Okay, so let's do this one. Now this one isn't as recognized because this is actually a refund. But they are able to recognize A1 rental, which is nice. But now you want to actually do rental and equipment rental, right? Equipment rental. So whenever you receive money back, if you have expenses and you receive a refund, you actually want to hit that same expense account to lower the amount of the total expense. So it nets out to a lower amount. So you hit the same account, add, even though it's a deposit. And Books by Bessie, again, it looks like there was a refund, but we're going to hit continuing education. Because again, the refund, you want to hit the same expense account. And you press add. And that actually, even though it says that there's still one left, but there's not. So sometimes if you want to hit the refresh page, I'll refresh it to show that you're all done. Just for fun, we'll go ahead and finish this up. So this is already in here, 628, 200. Sometimes deposits don't always show all the information because it's more on a detail level. Okay, so we finished the savings, and now we're going to move on to MasterCard, which has 7. And it's wonderful. They already have a bunch of matches, but just make sure it actually is a match. 628, 628. Okay, now here, the second one. Okay, so now we're looking at 7-3 and 7-3. So this is the one that we want. So we're going to match it to that. Bob's Burger looks good. So it is very easy. However, you just have to be careful. You can't just hit the match and add button all day long because some of it's wrong. So you have to be able to watch it and make sure it's good. And now this does match to 710. We remove the other one that was a possibility. Match that one. There's lamination business card. Okay, we'll put in there. Okay, lamination business card. So if the name doesn't already exist, we add it. And this is a vendor. We're going to press save. And I'm assuming lamination business card is some kind of promotion. Advertising. Let's put it under advertising. Usually it's like printing and advertising, but we'll just do advertising. Let's add. And then Amazon. Amazon is not fun for us bookkeepers because, Amazon software. It's the first time I've seen that. But Amazon is a hard one for us because you can purchase anything from Amazon. So usually what you need to do is ask the client what was purchased. It's the first time we're adding Amazon, so we're going to add Amazon, save. But sometimes you could just put it under office expense or office supplies. QuickBooks Online has this new office supplies and softwares category that they normally have as a default. But let's see, software. We'll just create the office supplies and software. If you start a new QuickBooks Online company file, that is one of the accounts you'll see automatically on the chart of accounts. But right now we'll just create it. So again, the account type is not income. It is an expense. And it is, what are we doing right now? Amazon, software, office equipment. Or office supplies, actually. We'll do supplies and materials. That will work. And then the name is there, and it's good. You can write a description. You don't have to. If it is a sub-account, you would click here and put what sub-account you would want it under. Normally not banks, but you would find the other income, the other expense account that would go under. Then you would select whichever it would belong. But in this case, we're not putting it as a sub-account. It's just going to be a normal good count. And then we'll press save and close. And add. And that is it. So we've updated all 3 of the client's accounts, make sure everything is properly categorized. And in this case, then if you got the statement, then you reconcile it. But we're not doing that today. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me.